Hello everybody. Just thought I'd welcome you to another Cooking with Denoy episode. In this episode we're going to attempt to use some leftover food, mainly the turkey. We're going to make an omelet. I'm assuming it's called an omelet. When you have the eggs and you lay it out and you put the stuff inside and flip it over. So we're going to use some of our turkey as the main filling, and we're also going to use some purple onions and some tomatoes and the leftover cheese that we got from Dollar Tree the other day for 50 cents, 2 eggs, the total seasoning or badia, and some chopped onions. And we're going to fry it up in canola oil. That's the plan. So the first thing we're going to want to do is, let's go ahead and make our egg mixture. I've cracked open 2 eggs, and to season it, I'm just going to add a little bit of this chopped onion and the total seasoning. Alright, I know it might seem weird to add some chopped onions, the dried chopped onions, even though I'm using fresh onions right here. But I'm adding this because I want it right into the egg itself, so the egg itself will have some flavoring. Next thing we're going to do is add some of the badia or the total seasoning. So we're just going to simply sprinkle this on here. Alright. And that should do it for our seasoning. Then we're just going to go ahead and mix it all up. To mix things up, I'm just going to use the fork here and just kind of beat the eggs. I could use the Robo Whisk from the knife set, but I don't have one handy right now. I'm going to find it. And we're going to go ahead and turn on the heat for the stove here. I just didn't want to sit on high. And add a little bit of oil. Add a little bit of canola oil here. Canola oil. Just a little bit. Well, maybe not that little. I'm basically trying to coat the pan with the oil before I put the egg into it. I want the pan like totally coated. And I want it kind of hot when I put the pour this egg into it, because it's going to be the foundation for our food here. And meanwhile, while this is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and quickly chop up everything, all the other ingredients, and have it ready to go. Alright, I've diced up and sliced up the turkey, the onions, and the tomatoes. Have the thing all heated up. I had to turn off the heat there because I didn't want it to heat up too much. I didn't want it burning. So what we're going to do is just mix this up a little bit again. Get all the ingredients mixed inside the egg yolk there, the egg, or whatever you want to call this egg mixture. And cook this one last time here. I'm going to pour this guy in here. I wonder if I didn't use enough eggs. Is it too much or not enough? Yeah, this thing might be a little big. I messed up. Used a pan that was a little too big for the 2 eggs. I'll turn this guy up again. Wow, this is looking like a disaster. The pan is too big. Probably should have used a narrower one. We'll go ahead and let it heat up anyways. And get the rest of the stuff to drip on here. Alright. So we're simply going to let this heat up a little bit. so it can cook. And then the idea is to toss this stuff in there, flip the egg over, and we should have our omelet. Oh yeah, I just realized I forgot to do the cheese, so I went ahead and did that. The egg is like pretty much ready for it. I turned the heat off so it doesn't burn. So now I just need to scoop all this and put it onto our omelet here. I've put our meat and other stuff onto the egg, and now it's a matter of flipping this over so that it can... I'm doing a very good job of flipping this. I need to do it with two hands. Okay, so this isn't the prettiest looking omelet, but it smells so good. Now, just on cue, my rice is finished cooking, so I'm going to have some rice. You can see I have a lot of rice here. I'm going to have some rice later in the day, maybe make some turkey fried rice to show you guys what I can do with the leftover rice. But we're going to have eggs, the omelet, and rice, and that's going to be my breakfast. Here then is what my finished, I guess, turkey omelet with rice breakfast looks like. I'm going to get to enjoy it with a nice view of Walter's yard. I need to just get some water or something to drink, and I should be all set. Alright, I got my trusty water here and my awesome looking breakfast. Let's go ahead and give it a taste test and see what it tastes like. Let that cheese melt a little bit more. Doesn't that look good? Let's get some of that goodness inside here. Got that chunk of cheese and some hot rice. Doesn't that look good? Oh my gosh. This is so good, folks. That cheese is melting in my mouth. All this goodness. Turkey. It's the food that keeps on feeding. This is so good. This stuff is so good. Well, I don't want to film me eating all day. So, I want to thank every one of you for tuning in. And I hope you're eating well, staying safe, and having a great day. Take care, everybody.